Привет, this is Savasha and I present to you Dragon Age Origins. We've covered the Mage Origin, I will now do the Human Noble. With a warrior, no less. No, with a rogue.
Greetings.
I will not do much about this one either. I'll just leave him as he is. As a rogue, you want your power points in dexterity or strength and cunning. I will put a few in constitution too because you are close to the enemies. Cunning, if you want to pick locks, I will put 2 points in it, 2 or 1, yeah, or 2, or 1 in dexterity. It depends on what you want to do. Herbalism is character. Poison making seems to be what you get. Combat training. Anyway, the only thing that really does make sense is that little about deft hands. Let me take that. Dual weapon training. Dual striking. Let me take that. Why not?
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
And you all how?
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I'd like that.
Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best, father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
That was one hearty salute.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
I think I rather like that idea, Father.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Now here's the deal. I've played this Origin before because I played a Kuzland warrior a long time ago. But I don't remember much of it. Where am I? Here. I need to go out and there and around here. Okay, good. I am going in the wrong direction on purpose.
Good evening, my lord.
Hi.
It is begun.
Ah. Lord. Ha.
It is begun.
I knew I wanted that skill. Still everything very peaceful. Yes, about the difficulty level, I am not going to...
Very well. Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tern stationed us here.
Don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything.
We appreciate that, my lord. Thank you.
Yes, I had I had half a mind to do this on Nightmare difficulty, but I then had a very inspiring conversation with a colleague of mine, and we said, he said he never had the patience for the...
There you are. Your mother told me the Tern had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
As I was saying,
Good evening, my lord.
I was going to play on Nightmare difficulty, but then I had a very interesting conversation with a colleague of mine, and he said he never had the patience for the Nightmare. And then I said, yeah, well, I did. It just makes the battles, or some of the battles, a little longer. And then I laughed and said, yeah, and like in the... There's nothing to loot. And like in the beginning where you fight an ogre at the Tower of Ishal. An ogre at the Tower of Ishal and all that tosh.
My dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
Father sent me to talk to Fergus.
I'm not asking you to travel to the moon. The kitchen is just around the corner. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Darren?
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship. Sir Gilmore.
Right, let me get the dog. As I was saying, there is the Tower of Ishal. That is a place where we'll go, and there you have to, you know, do things.
Good evening.
Things like yeah, fight an ogre, and that's a tough battle at the best of times. And with
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you, Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Nice.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
I always call him that. Sorry.
Wild creatures ahead. Shall be done. Quarter shall be given.
This is like a bad adventure story!
Oh, come on, don't want to run around. I want to click on the bloody rats.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
It certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Right, now here's the deal. Yes, and the ogre, and I said, yeah, well, it was interesting because I was running away from it, for...
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats, big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Right, yeah, about that. And then I said I was running away from the bloody thing for like an eternity. And then I decided that's not something I will do on video because it's fun enough to do, to run away from an ogre for 20 minutes and hurtling a spell back here and then. But it's tough to watch, to say the least, and I won't do that to myself or to you. So, not happening. Where do I need to go now? I am here, and I want to be there. That is one down, and then the right one, and then through and to the right. But first to the left, because that's where I don't need to go. Alright. And before I go to Fergus,
it has begun.
Key required. That's just not fair. Nothing.
Very well.
Now let me quickly. I have absolutely nothing useful on me. Okay. I just did that, didn't I?
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
No darkspawn could harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Christ, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Right. I don't remember much of this though. I remember that it ends in disaster, but all the origins end in disaster, obviously. The ones I remember best are the mage origin and the city elf origin. The others are very, very, very far back. I've played every origin once, but when Yeah. A long, long time ago. What's wrong, boys? Someone out there.
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
Ouch! God damn it! I am naked! I am stark naked.
Let us end this.
And the dog is a pretty good tank, to tell you the truth. Can I take some sort of mail off of you, perhaps? If there is one thing someone who isn't a mage doesn't need, it's a lyrium potion. Daggers. Good. Very good. What am I even supposed to do now? Perhaps I won't see it in the inventory. Find a family before it's too late. You want to sleep, blah. Houseman infiltrated. You need to find your family. Okay, I need to find my family. Oh, there's people. Got that one down first. Right,
Darling.
Hi.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed, father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Can you still handle a weapon, mother?
I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Alright,
I shall do it.
Alright, strength. Constitution. And I have dexterity. And I don't need combat tactics to combat training, warriors and rogues and style weapons. Don't need that yet. Oh well, it doesn't make sense anyway, it is completely pointless. Stealth now. Huh? Oh. Well,
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling.
Very well.
What?
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Alright. Weapons, I don't want a bow. Can you do that? No. What are you even? Are you a rogue or are you a... You're an archer, actually. Short bow. Long bow. Shield, accessories. Cannot equip on this character. What is that? Accept the bug. Hang on a second. Needed to readjust something here. I have a desktop microphone actually, and
It shall be done.
I have slung it around my neck, kind of.
No! My little Oren! What
Sorry,
manner of
yes.
fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do this?
How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
What sort of starting screenshots does this game make anyway? I couldn't go in there either, could I? Oh, I could, that's where I came from, damn it.
Our enemies ahead. It's begun.
Move! Why aren't you moving?
Together we shall leave this place.
Yeah. Wherever these archers went. Yes.
As you say.
Iron ring. Doing what? Except nothing.
It is begun.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
Everybody dies.
If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
But she has been. Stop whining.
Shall be done.
Doesn't help anyone.
I shall do it.
Certainly not her.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do?
The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants entering the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
Well, I think I've already looked everywhere, don't I? I want to go straight ahead, then right, then left.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
You do that. Don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Perhaps a health poultice would be helpful or something. Not that they are doing overly much damage here. just wanted to check if I could hit enter and take all. Doesn't seem so though. Hello, loot please.
I shall do it.
More enemies. Hey, where do you go? Alright. Yeah. Die. Die.
Very well.
I'm not going back there. I see that I can loot something back there too, but I'm not going to.
It shall be done. Watch out, they might
Potentially problematic. But not really on the other hand. Yeah. Can I somehow draw this game that I want to check the next best target?
There is no glory in bloodshed.
There is no glory in bloodshed? Oh, there's another. Are we done? No, we are not done.
Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
Where's this Grey Warden?
I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
Right, I will save here. Once again. Oh, really?
You will not be defeated! Die!
I will save here and then continue, because this has been going on longer than half an hour already. This was Servatia and Dragon Age Origins. Rubble? Wo weiter?